Can you hear me now, Chris? I thought I was talking. I guess somehow my mic got dropped off of the thing. I had to reset it, but we in this thing now. Sorry about that. 17 laps in. We had a scare early in the race. Devin Ramsey. Everything good with that. Nobody with any real damage. And Chris Mayo getting spun by his teammate Sean Cross to bring out your caution while ago. And Dakota Ramsdale out in the lead. Matt Telder second, Levi McCarty third, Jacob Denson fourth, Christopher fifth. Yeah, for some reason, Chris, my mic got kicked off OBS for some reason. I'm not sure. Christopher gets under Jacob Denson. Austin Hunn gets under Christopher. Chris Cornett loses 2 spots in one corner. Andrew Groves up to 8th place. Charlie Harcum blows the doors off of Andrew Groves coming down the backstretch. Devin Ramsey up under Jeff Peppers for the 10th spot. Side by side going down into turn 1. Devin will take that spot. Jeff Pepper's blinking out a little bit. Chris Mayo still getting damage fixed. Dakota Ramsdale out to a half a second lead over Levi McCarty. But yeah, round 3, race 1. Homestead, Levi McCarty leading the points. Chris Cornett second, Austin Hunn third, and Dakota Ramsdale fourth. After next weekend, we'll drop the 4 drivers. They'll go to Phoenix. After Martinsville next week, they'll go to Phoenix and fight for the championship. Who will those 4 be? And who will punch their ticket tonight? Austin Hunn under Jacob Denson for the 4th spot. Can't quite make it work. Jacob jumps under Matt Telder. And he can't quite hold it under him. Gets back under him coming out of the corner though. Matt Telder, Austin Hunn, Christopher, all 3 teammates right there. Andrew Groves takes that 8th spot back from Charlie Harcum, sets his eyes on Chris Cornett. Devin Ramsey, one of the front runners usually, not having a good night, sitting in 10th place right now, almost spun on the first lap. hard battling going up here in the top 5. As Dakota Ramsdale walking away from the field, Levi McCarty in second, trying to run him down. Now Austin Hahn third, Matt Taylor fourth, and Christopher fifth. So third, fourth, and fifth are teammates. Stouffer going under Matt Taylor for the fourth spot. Pushes Matt Taylor back to fifth. Jacob Denson will try to work on Matt Taylor now for that fifth spot. And Andrew Gross, eighth spot, getting up here into the battle as well. As well as Devin Ramsey up to ninth place after almost spinning. Charlie Harcum up to 10th. Jeff Peppers 11th. Adam Gardner 12th. And Sean Cross 13th. And Adam Gardner is on the bubble right now. Well, actually, he's 10th driver. Jacob Denson and Matt Taylor still fighting for this fifth spot. Jacob Denson got the advantage right now. Jacob Denson gets past Matt Taylor for the fifth spot. He set his eyes on Chris Stouffer for the fourth spot. And that'll be stage break. So Dakota Ramsdale will win the first stage. The next stage will be lap 70. Should see all of these guys come to pit road here. Everybody comes to pit road except for probably Jeff Peppers that just pitted. He'll stay out and lead a lap. Who will win that race off pit lane? Dakota Ramsdale gets first, second, third, and Christopher Austin Hunt to come off second, Christopher third, Levi McCarty fifth. So it'll be Jeff Peppers in the lead, Dakota Ramsdale second, Austin Hunt third, Christopher fourth, Levi McCarty fifth, Jacob Denson sixth, Matt Taylor seventh, Andrew Grusin 8th, Chris Cornett 9th, Charlie Harkin 10th, Adam Gardner 11th, Sean Cross 12th, and Devin Ramsey 13th. Chris Mayo still getting damage fixed. And Jeff will come down to pit road, top off with fuel. Alright, so be lap 36 when they come back to green. Go to Ramsdale leading, Austin Hunt. Oh, I'm not sure what happened to Andrew Gross, but he just shot into the wall. Green flag out. Dakota Ramsdale takes off. Austin Hunt will try to stick with him. Christopher third. Andrew Gross on the outside of Chris Cornett. Oh, and Sean Cross gets loose. See what happens here. Just go around, or did he get help? Looks like as soon as he got back in the gas, it just didn't take it. He slammed it into the wall. We'll stay green, lap 37 of 120. Dakota Ramsdale still your leader. Christopher trying to run him down. Austin Hunt third, Jacob Denson fourth, Andrew Groves is fifth. Levi McCarty right behind him, Charlie Harkin in seventh, Chris Cornett eighth, Matt Taylor ninth, and Devin Ramsey 10th. And everybody's chasing Dakota Ramsdale for that last spot in the playoffs for the final four. Ramsdale trying to lead as many laps as he can and possibly come home a winner tonight. Lock himself into the playoffs. But Chris Stouffer and Austin Hahn trying to make sure that doesn't happen. Chris Stouffer is actually way back in the points, sitting in 9th. Austin Hahn's 3rd. So Ramsdale's got to keep somebody like Chris Stouffer, Devin Ramsey, Jacob Denson, Matt Telder, or Adam Gardner, or Charlie Harcum from winning this race to keep himself in contention for the top 4. Lap 40 of 120 to race to lap 70. Sean Cross still on pit road. Christopher will try to go to the outside of Dakota Ramsdale now for the lead. Oh, Chris gets loose. He'll lose a spot to his teammate Austin Hahn, but he'll jump back up in 3rd spot in front of Jacob Denson. 41 laps in. Man, he got extra loose. So we're almost to halfway. Dakota Ramsdale still your leader. Andrew Gross, a new face, sitting in 5th place. Everybody pretty much settled in top 7. Adam Gardner trying to get that spot from Chris Cornett. Chris Cornett sitting 2nd in the points. Adam Gardner sitting 10th. Chris gets wide, almost gets in the wall. Adam Gardner will take that spot from him. Sean Cross and Chris Mayo still getting damage fixed. But Dakota Ramsdale still leading this race. pulled back, had to step away for just a second, but Dakota Ramsdale is still your leader. Austin Hahn second, Christopher third. Jacob Denson will be fourth, Andrew Gross will be fifth, Levi McCarty sixth, Charlie Harcum seventh, eighth will be Matt Telder, Devin Ramsey will be in ninth, and Adam Gardner 10th, Jeff Peppers 11th, Chris Cornett 12th. Sean Cross back on the track after getting some damage fixed. He's sitting 9 laps down. Chris Mayo still getting his damage fixed. Andrew Gross, Jacob Denson, Levi McCarty, and Charlie Harcum all fighting for this 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th spot. Devin Ramsey a little ways behind them. Christopher, Austin Hahn, and Dakota Ramsdale got the field covered by a second right now. Christopher trying to get pretty much needs a win or a heck of a finish this week and a heck of a finish next week. They're sitting third trying to run down the top two. He had second earlier and came off the corner and almost lost, well, did lose it and saved it. Andrew Gross trying to get that 4th spot from Jacob Denson. Jacob pulls away from him a little bit on corner exit. Levi McCarty trying to take that spot from Andrew Gross, 5th spot. Charlie Harcum right behind Levi. Two laps shy of halfway. 12 laps short of the stage break. Dakota Ramsdale won the first stage. Can he sweep the stages? Levi McCarty will get under Andrew Gross for the 5th spot. Charlie Harcum tries to follow him through. And Matt Telder right behind those guys. Charlie was clear and coming out the corner. Andrew running that high line. Austin, looks like Austin Hahn reeling in Dakota Ramsdale. Doesn't look like much, but a half a second back to Austin Hahn from Dakota Ramsdale in the lead. And another almost 2.5 seconds back to Christopher. So Austin Hahn and Dakota Ramsdale walking away from the field now. And we are officially at halfway. So 9 more laps until the stage break. Check on Chris Mayo. Doesn't look like much damage has gotten fixed, honestly. Like I said, Dakota Ramsdale still leading 8 laps to the stage break. Walking away from the field. Chris Stouffer, Jacob Denson, Charlie Harcum, Levi McCarty all right here together, as well as Matt Telder. Kevin Ramsey right behind them. Andrew Groves falling back. Jeff Peppers in 10th. Adam Gardner 11th and Chris Cornett 12th. Sean Cross 9 laps down in 13th. Jacob Denson pulling up to the back bumper of Chris Stouffer. Can he get around him? He'll pull to the bottom side. He'll think better of it, pull back behind him. He'll pull under, he'll send it under him and going into the corner. Chris Stouffer tries to hold him down, but he'll clear him. Coming off of 4. Charlie Harcum coming up behind Chris Stouffer now, as well as Levi McCarty. Austin Hunn comes down pit road, gives up the 2nd spot. Dakota Ramsdale still leading on 3.5 seconds back to Jacob Denson. And Chris Stouffer, Charlie Harcum, Levi McCarty, Matt Taylor, Devin Ramsey, Andrew Groves, Jeff Peppers. Riding along with Matt Telder. Oh, and Levi McCarty gets into the wall in front of Matt Telder and Devin Ramsey. Matt will take that spot from him. Devin Ramsey up to the back bumper of Levi McCarty. Devin will get under Levi. He'll clear him. He'll be under his teammate Matt Telder. Going down the backstretch. He'll lose some ground on Matt though. He gets that run off the top side. He'll be under Levi McCarty. Levi fighting on the outside. Almost gets into the wall again. Chris Stouffer goes to pit lane. He'll give up that 2nd spot. Devin Ramsey still fighting for this 5th spot with Levi McCarty and Matt Telder. 4th, 5th, and 6th. And right now, Dakota Ramsdale with a 3.5 second lead back to Jacob Denson. And only 2 laps till stage break. So Chris Stouffer and Austin Hunn pit before the pits closed for stage breaks. A little bit of tomfoolery going on. Chris Stouffer will try to stay on the lead lap, and he cannot do it. But he'll be the first car lap down. Austin Hunn pitted and stayed on the lead lap. But Chris Stouffer just couldn't do it. But like I say, the stage break lap right here and Stouffer will be one lap down, or first car a lap down. If he can get around him, he won't have to worry about the lucky dog. Should be able to get around him with them fresh tires though. He does. Matt Telder trying to get that spot from Levi McCarty before the stage break. Gets up beside him. Jacob Denson fighting his teammate Charlie Harcum for the third spot. Actually, the second spot. That should be stage break right there. Any minute now. Or not. There she goes. Oh, and Jacob Denson must be out of fuel. He shoots the pit road. Sounds like he's underpowered or not sure what's going on there. He will take a penalty for that though. But Dakota Ramsdale won the first stage. Wins the second stage. Can he win the whole shebang and sweep all stages? At lap 72 of 120 right now. Everybody will come to pit road. The rest of the field still ain't even caught up with the back of the pack. Here comes the rest of them. Sean Cross will stay out, but everybody else will come back or come down pit road. Right now as they run, Dakota Ramsdale in the lead. Fourth place in the points. Charlie Harcum sitting in second. Fifth place in the points. Devin Ramsey third. Eighth in the points. Matt Telder in fourth. Sitting sixth in the points. Jeff Peppers is out of the points, but he's sitting fifth place on track. Adam Gardner sitting 10th place in the points. In sixth place, Austin Hahn, third place in the points, sitting seventh place. Jacob Denson, eighth, and he is seventh in the points. Christopher, ninth place in the points, sitting ninth on the track, and Levi McCarty leading the points, sitting in 10th spot. Chris Cornett on pit road, actually a lap down, I believe. Yes, he will be a lap down, looks like. Second in the points. The guys running for the points are spread out all over the field. Dakota Ramsdale going to bump draft the pace car. Adam Gardner and Andrew Groves have come down pit road. Not sure what that was. Looked like Andrew just drove right on through the pit road. Either missed his pit stall or had a penalty, but they are lined up double file. Dakota Ramsdale will bring them back to the green. A lap 76 when they take the green out of 120. Chris Cornett will be your first car a lap down. Sean Cross will be 8 laps down in 13th, and Chris Mayo still on pit road getting some damage fixed. Alright, pace car down pit road. Dakota Ramsdale will take off. Green flag in the air. Dakota gets a really good start. Matt Telder gives Charlie Harcum a little bump. Get him to move out the way. Devin Ramsey will take the spot from Charlie Harcum and move him to second. Matt Telder trying to take the third spot from him now. Devin Ramsey gets loose. Almost goes across Charlie Harcum's bumper. They almost 3 wide. For second, Matt Telder will take that spot. Jeff Pepper's blinking right in the middle of the field. They're 3 wide for third though. Charlie Harcum, Jacob Denson, Devin Ramsey. They get it down to 2 wide though. And Matt Telder slaps the wall coming off the corner. Levi McCarty sitting behind Devin Ramsey. Those guys are hoping for one of these guys to make a mistake. And Andrew Groves not having a night that he wants or wanted. He's coming to pit road. Must have had a penalty. But Dakota Ramsdale still in the lead. 7/10 of a second over second place on Matt Telder. Jacob Denson sitting in third. Charlie Harcum fourth. Levi McCarty fifth. Devin Ramsey sixth. Christopher seventh. Austin Hunt eighth. Jeff Peppers ninth. And Adam Gardner 10th. Andrew Gross comes to pit road. Not sure what happened to him, but he's on pit road. Chris Cornett 12th. Sean Cross 13th. 14th is Chris Mayo. So they're coming to 80 to go, which will leave about 40 to go. And Jacob Denson just put down the fastest lap of the race. Matt Telder, Denson, and Charlie Harcum all fighting for second, third, and fourth here. Levi McCarty right behind them. Matt Telder still in second spot. Levi McCarty third. Charlie Harcum fourth. And Christopher fifth. Chris Cornett still the first car a lap down. 83 laps in. Coda still leading. Matt Taylor second. Levi McCarty third. Charlie Harcum fourth. Trying to get under Levi for third. Levi sending it going in the corner under Matt Taylor. He'll try to take that second spot from him. He won't clear him yet, but he'll be side by side. And Matt Taylor actually gets a good enough run. He takes it back from Levi. Got Charlie Harcum, Christopher, Jacob Denson all right there behind him. Christopher really needs a good run tonight or a win. So punch his ticket to the Final Four. Next week at Martinsville, the last week, they'll drop down to 4 drivers and go to Phoenix for the championship 4. All these guys fighting for 2nd through 5th or 6th. I mean, then we got Austin Hunt in 7th. 8th is Devin Ramsey. 9th is Jeff Peppers, and Adam Gardner's in 10th. Oh, Matt Taylor gets wide, almost gets in the wall. Dakota Ramsdale out to almost a 2.5 second lead. They should have to come back to pit road at least one more time. But these guys are fighting hard for this second spot. Second all the way to like 7th. All right here together. Levi McCarty and Christopher side by side for the 3rd spot. Levi actually gets past Stouffer, but then loses it all back. Christopher will pull up behind him. Levi running that very high side. Everybody else on the bottom. Matt Taylor still holding that 2nd spot. Levi McCarty will try to get up under him now. They'll be side by side coming off of 4. Still side by side, drag race to turn 1. Levi slings it in there. They're still side by side coming off of turn 2. But Levi will fall in behind Matt Taylor. Charlie Harkin will try to get up under Chris Stouffer. Austin Hunt right behind him. Jacob Denson side by side with Austin Hunt. Charlie Harcum still trying to get the spot from Levi McCarty. Side by side with Levi. Austin Hunt under his teammate Chris Stouffer. Chris still fighting around the outside. Charlie Harcum sends it in under Chris Stouffer. Levi McCarty up by the wall. Stouffer trying to get under Charlie Harcum with his teammate Austin Hunt right behind him. Chris Mayo 76 laps down, but he's back on track after getting all that damage fixed. Jacob Denson, Devin Ramsey, and Jeff Peppers on pit road. 26 laps to go. Dakota Ramsdale with almost a 4-second lead. On Matt Taylor, Levi McCarty, Charlie Harcum, Chris Stouffer, Austin Hunt, and Adam Gardner. Chris Cornett still a lap down, I believe. Yep, Jacob Denson, Jeff Peppers, Devin Ramsey, Chris Cornett a lap down. Andrew Gross in 12th with 2 laps down, and Sean Cross is out of the race, and Chris Mayo is 76 laps down. Dakota Ramsdale, your leader, coming to pit road along with Austin Hunt and Levi McCarty and Charlie Harcum. Charlie Harcum looks like he locked them up coming into pit road. Matt Taylor will take the lead with Chris Stouffer second. Matt Toder in the lead, Chris Stouffer second, Adam Gardner third, Dakota Ramsdale fourth after pitting. Class of the field tonight, Dakota Ramsdale. Dakota running fourth, and Matt Tilder, Chris Stouffer, and Adam Gardner still got a pit. And when they do pit, that should trap the whole field a lap down, if I'm not mistaken. Two laps to go. Chris Mayo back on pit road. Something must still not be right with that car. Matt Taylor and Chris Stouffer come to pit road. Adam Gardner still stays out. So the Ramsdale second, well, will be second in just a second. A lot of seconds. And actually, everybody got their lap back so far. Dakota Ramsdale will take the lead back as soon as Adam Gardner pits with 21 laps to go. I'm gonna step away for just a second. Alright, I am back. Dakota Ramsdale still putting on a clinic. This Cornette on pit road. Looks like Jeff Pepper's got into an accident. And Chris Mayo on pit road. Not sure why he's still on pit road. Must have had more damage than he thought. Dakota Ramsdale in the lead. Adam Gardner almost 3.5 seconds behind in second place. Levi McCarty third. Charlie Harcum fourth. Jacob Denson fifth. Austin Hunn sitting in sixth. Matt Telder seventh. Devin Ramsey eighth. Chris Stouffer ninth, Chris Cornett 10th and 2 laps down. Andrew Gross 11th and 2 laps down. Jeff Peppers in the pits, Sean Cross out, and Chris Mayo in the pits. Charlie Harcum trying to run down Levi McCarty to take that 3rd spot. Charlie Harcum, 2nd place. Took it from Levi McCarty, still sitting 6 seconds behind Dakota Ramsdale with 10 to go. Dakota Ramsdale has figured something out here at Homestead, and he is putting it to good use. Levi sitting in 3rd. Jacob Benson trying to run him down for the 3rd spot now. Time to go. Can anybody close that 10-second gap down? Matt Taylor sitting in 5th with his teammate Chris Stouffer in 6th, other teammate 7th, and his other teammate 8th. And then Adam Gardner sitting in 9th. And that's the only cars on the lead lap now, right now. Charlie Harcum closed that lead down to right at 6 seconds. Does he have time to close it in and get the lead? 8 to go. Closed it in from about 10 seconds down to 6 seconds. Still holding at 6 seconds from Dakota Ramsdale to Charlie Harcum in 2nd place. Levi McCarty in 3rd, Jacob Denson 4th, Matt Tilder 5th, Chris Stouffer 6th, Austin Hunt 7th, Devin Ramsey in 8th. And Adam Gardner is now a lap down, so only 8 cars on the lead lap now, and everybody is spread out. Almost 6.5 seconds again between Dakota Ramsdale and Charlie Harcum. So Dakota's pulled back out a little bit on him with 5 to go. Charlie Harcum still 2nd, but The lead is growing now. It's up to 6.5 seconds. With 3 to go. You got McCarty trying to run Charlie down. Almost a second back from him, though. And then Christopher almost a second back from Levi McCarty. But Matt Telder right there on the back bumper of Christopher. And then Jacob Denson right behind Matt Telder. Austin Hunt trying to run them all down. And Devin Ramsey in 8th. About 2 seconds behind Austin. And Matt Telder will take the spot from Christopher. Not sure what happened to Chris. Oh, Chris just never turned. Oh, and Jacob Denson gets into the back of him. 2 to go. Dakota Ramsdale still in the lead. So Christopher is out of the race. Bad luck once again. He's sitting 9th in the points. Probably going to lose another spot, drop down to 10th. But Dakota Ramsdale, 6.1 seconds back to Charlie Harcum. About to put Chris Cornett a lap down, but this is the final lap. He'll go into turn 3 and 4 for the final time. He'll come off a 4 and see that checker flag. Dakota Ramsdale wins here at Homestead for round 3, race 1 of the playoffs. He'll punch his ticket to the final 4. He'll go to Phoenix, race for a championship in the Xfinity series. Sweeps all 3 stages and wins the race tonight. Was sitting 4th in the points. Man, what a race. Charlie Harcum comes home 2nd. Levi McCarty 3rd. Matt Telder 4th. Austin Hunt 5th. Devin Ramsey 6th. Jacob Denson 7th. Adam Gardner 8th. 9th will be Chris Cornett. Christopher 10th. Andrew Gross will be 11th. Jeff Peppers 12th. Sean Cross 13th. And Chris Mayo rounds out the field in 14th. We'll try to go get some post-race interviews. Levi McCarty, got a copy?
Yes, sir. How are we tonight?
Good, man. You come home 3rd. You pretty much run, towards the front all night, and end up 3rd. How you feeling?
Feeling okay. Homestead's one of my favorite tracks. I couldn't put it together tonight. To get out there and some clean air and lead some laps. Dakota was definitely really good tonight, and congrats to him. Some other guys were up there racing. Track was really slick. Had a lot of fun sliding around and racing with, Matt Telder and Charlie Harcum and obviously Jacob Denson and those guys. It was fun racing. We'll take a 3rd place and head to Martinsville.
Heck yeah, buddy. Go to Martinsville next week, and you're leading the points right now. Not sure how it's going to shake out after tonight, but pretty sure you ain't going to fall down far. And as long as you have a good run at Martinsville, you should be going to Phoenix in the top 4 to run for the championship.
Yeah, sounds good. We should just need probably a solid stage point night at Martinsville, and yeah, I'd be stoked to race against the other 3 that make it if I can get there. I like my chances and can't wait to battle next week to get there.
I can't wait to broadcast it, buddy. And maybe we'll have you in the booth after the race next week and see what happens next week. But like I said, man, congratulations on your top 3. And you got any sponsors you want to shout out to?
Thank you. Fairfield Auto Group, Fairfield Motorsports. The B&H Racing guys. I want to give them a shout out. B&H IT Services, Belts Media, and of course Little Miami Brewing. Those are the sponsors those guys are connected with, and I just want to shout them out for sure. Thanks for putting on the broadcast. Appreciate everything you do for the league, Dustin, and BMRL Racing as a whole. It's been fun racing, and I appreciate everything that the league has done.
Yes, sir. It's been fun watching y'all put a heck of a show on every week. But like I said, man, congratulations on your top 3. And we'll see you next week in Martinsville.
Appreciate it, sir.
Yes, sir. You have a good rest of your night.
Too.
All right, Charlie Harcum, you got a copy.
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Man, run about mid-pack all day towards the front and end up after that long green flag run and green flag pit stops and all, you end up finishing second with your teammate right behind you. How you feeling?
Yeah, it almost feels like last week. I don't know if I should have been up there, but I mean, I guess if you start doing it regularly, you're doing something right. But for sure, early on, I was trying to kind of do a mix, high line, low line, and finally, actually, Levi and I were talking, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna just go to the bottom, and whatever happens, happens. And I just felt way more comfortable down there. I'm not sure it was quicker, but worked out. I'll take a second all day long now.
Ain't that the truth? Especially when you come in here sitting 5th in the points and have a second place finish. Should put you into the top 4, I do believe. So, heck of a points night, buddy.
Yeah, and you never know what'll happen next week at Martinsville. Surely Dakota winning is probably a relief to him, but Martinsville can always be a wild card. I guess any of them can be, so we'll just have to stay out of trouble there, and hopefully we'll be all right.
That's right, man. But like I said, man, that should put you into the top 4. Not 100% sure on that. But heck of a run tonight, and congratulations on your second place. And do you got any sponsors you want to shout out to?
Sure. Well, first to you, appreciate what you're doing and putting on a good show, and we try and send folks that way as much as we can. So appreciate what you're doing. Thanks to Chris and the league and BMRL. We're new here, but we're having a lot of fun and happy to have some folks in the playoffs. B&H Racing, the team, and like I say, we're glad to have some folks coming and being competitive and winning some races. And B&H IT Services on the hood there, they help us out a whole lot too. So appreciate it. Happy with a second. Win would have been awesome, but second is good. So we'll see what happens next week.
Yes, sir. Well, like I said, man, congratulations on your second place finish, and we'll see you next week in Martinsville.
All right. Appreciate it.
All right, bro. Dakota.
What up?
Nothing much, buddy. You pretty much called yourself at the beginning or before the race. Pretty much said you was confident with this racetrack, and look where it got you, buddy.
Yeah, how about that, huh? Man, this big tex autoplex Chevy was on rails tonight, wasn't it? 6-second lead over second, yeah.
Swept the stages, come in fourth.
Huge.
Yep, come in 4th in the points, and that should put you in the lead. Heck of a night, bro.
Yeah, that locked me into the final 4, I think.
I believe so. Yes, sir.
So yeah, huge point night. Big shout out to my crew chief tonight. He was able to keep an eye on everybody when they pitted, and I didn't really have to worry about looking at my relative and seeing when they're pitting and everything else. He kind of popped in right there at the end of first stage, and I'm glad he did because I definitely needed a set of eyes back there. But man, what a race! It was fun. Almost got caught up in a little mess right there at the first lap. Luckily, I was able to get by. I believe it was Devin, but I got by him and had a smooth sailing after that. Just had to hit my marks, and man, we were flying. I had fun.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. When y'all come by the camera on that first lap and Devin got sideways, y'all went out of the camera and it didn't change to y'all before y'all had already everything had happened, and I was like, yep, Devin and Dakota's out of this one. And I switched the camera and you were still going. I was like, well, maybe not.
Yeah, I was pretty lucky to avoid that. I could have got caught up there, and it would have ruined my night for sure. But
100%.
no, the clean air on this track is huge, and track position is huge here. I actually ran out of gas at the end of that stage, stage 2. I ran out of gas coming down pit road. Coasted into my pit stall with car wasn't even running.
But that's about the perfect place to run out.
That's it. But no, man, what a good night, huh? I'm happy.
It really is, buddy. Hey, Devin Ramsdale and Ronald Ramsdale said good job.
Yeah. So Devin Ramsdale's my wife. She's sitting at work right now, and
lucky her.
She won't get off till tomorrow morning. But I know she's pumped. I'm pumped. Huge shout out to her for watching the streams and letting me do this every night. But shoot, yeah, let's focus on Phoenix, man. Let's go get a championship.
Well, you got Martinsville in between there, man.
I ain't worried about. I ain't got to stress that. We all know how Martinsville goes.
Oh yeah, you make it through there clean. You doing good. But no, man. Congratulations on your win. I was kind of picking you to win it, honestly, but I didn't know because Levi and Austin and then Chris Stouffer and all them guys, they're fast. But
yeah, well, I knew Austin Hunn was going to give me a run for my money, and I was kind of surprised that he wasn't closer than he was. But I know there at the end of stage 2 is when he decided to pit and get gas, and I stayed out. But I think that was a make or break for both of us there. So.
Yep. But you got any sponsors you want to shout out to, buddy?
Yeah, man, of course. Y'all know where to go if y'all want new or not new, but new to you used cars. Big Tex Autoplex. You can get online at bigtexautoplex.com, and they'll ship all over the nation to you, and tell them I sent you, and they'll give you a little discount, I'm sure about it. And all my friends and family watching the race, my wife, and my hell of a crew chief, my dad, and for getting us our 4th win this season, and we're moving on to the championship 4, baby.
Heck yeah, buddy. But yeah, I don't even know what to say, except congratulations and great job, buddy.
Shoot, yeah, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. And we'll see you next week, even though you ain't stressing that, and see what happens there.
Yeah, I mean, my luck at Martinsville is it's pretty much my luck at super speedways, and if anybody knows how I race, I'm not gonna finish in that race.
Hey, you never know, man. You never know. But yeah, like I said, man, congratulations to you and your heck of a crew chief, and thank you to your wife for letting you come run with us and all. And like I said, man, congratulations, and we'll see you next week.
Shoot, yeah. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. You have a good rest of your day. Or night.
Yeah, you too.
All right. So that will bring us to the end of Homestead round 3, race number 1. And Dakota Ramsdale comes home with the win. That'll punch his ticket to Phoenix. Go run for a championship. But I'd like to thank Chris for letting me do what I do and broadcast these races. Y'all hit us up at BMRL Network for any of your broadcasting needs. Hit up BMRL Paint Shop. Got a sale going on, 1 for 20, 2 for 35 right now. Also XP League, CB Graphics, and SimMetricsRacing.com. Can't say enough about them guys. Everything they do for us. I'm looking at mine right now. Your winner from tonight actually has a SD1 as well from SimMetricsRacing.com. So go grab you one. Use the code TEAMBMR at the bottom left for 15% off. Hook her up and get to racing. You see the man with the SD1 won tonight, so hey, must be doing something right. But on a serious note, that'll bring us to the end of Homestead. We'll go to Martinsville next week. Dakota Ramsdale will be the only one that doesn't really have to stress about the race, because he's punched his ticket to go run into the Final Four at Phoenix in 2 weeks. So, but it was a great race tonight, and we'll see y'all next week at Martinsville. Actually, we'll see y'all tomorrow for the truck race.